welcome to another episode of Mystic Mama Makes. Today I'm going to show you how to cast off your knitting and how to assemble it so you make this cute little Gnome who's pretty adorable. Okay, so first of all let's just check that I've got my 60 rows. Knitting is a really good way to introduce skip counting as well as counting in ones. You can count in twos, you can count in lots of ways, but today I'm going to count in twos because it's quick. And what I'm counting here are, see there's an underwave there and an overwave there. That's one stitch, that's two stitch. So I'm counting these rows of bumps. So here you go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 8, 60. Fabulous. So we're going to cast off our stitches and we're going to use the similar story of the leapfrog because it's familiar and repetition is really great for children. It helps them cement concepts quickly if they're being told the same story, the same concept over and over again in slightly different ways. So we've got 10 stitches and we want to end up with 1. So we're going to knit our first stitch in through the front gate, wrap around the sheep, back through the front gate and off we leap. Now we're going to do the second one, in through the front gate, wrap around the sheep, back through the front gate and off we leap. Now we're just going to leapfrog our first stitch over our second stitch, splash into the pond. Now we have one stitch left, so what we're going to do is I'm going to pull the tail kind of long, make it, let's say 1, 2 needle lengths long, break it off. I'm doing it long because I'm just going to use it to sew up our gnome. So pull our stitch relatively high, beep, 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 bird beak through, grab the worm and pull. Now we have our unsewn gnome. When sewing up work with children, I use safety pins to pin their work instead of normal pins, as children, rightly so, get very put off and often quite scared of their work if there are pins sticking out, and safety pins work really well. So I've pinned half it. I've folded my work in half and safety pinned it. Now I'm just going to overstitch the back of this gnome. First I'm going to start with an anchor stitch. I tell the children an anchor stitch is 3 times over the same stitch. Why do we call it an anchor stitch? I'm not sure. What does an anchor do? It holds the boat in place. Exactly. And our anchor stitch holds our stitches in place. 2, 3. Easy peasy. And I'm going to just overstitch it all the way up. And I tell the children when they're sewing up, try and get your needle through that side of the bump and that side of the bump. Start with an anchor stitch and finish with an anchor stitch. 1, 2, 3, and before we cut our tails off we have to tuck our ends away, and we're going to follow these rows of bumps. It's up to you how many bumps you think you should go through. I always tell the children they should go through at least 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. almost there. Now we're going to make the inner body. So for this we need a long carded piece of fleece, and I'm going to we're actually going to fold this fleece in half like this, and about halfway here I'm going to tie it in. Knot. Then we fold in half. This is the gnome's face. Tighten it up if you want. It's going to sit in there like that. So I'm going to make a twisty for its neck tie. I've got 3 pieces of wool. I'm going to tie one end. I'm going to safety pin it up here. I'm going to cut it. Here. Now, it's obviously long, so it's out of the camera shot, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist it, twist it, twist it all the way up. Twist it till it's quite tight. Take your finger into the middle, bring it over, don't let it go yet, then let your middle finger go, the finger in the middle go, twink. We've got a bit of twisted wool, which is actually how you make yarn. Tie this end up. We've got our twisty. We've got our gnome. So now we just need to thread the twisty through the gnome. So what I'm going to do first is a safety pin to the end of the twisty. My gnome's going to be, so we're threading it through this part. Once you've twisted the twisty through, we are just going to tie it in a little knot. Okay, quite tight, little bow. We're going to trim the body so that he stands up straight. And I would adjust its face a little bit so that it's nice and smooth. And you can adjust its little bow. And there we go. There's your gnome. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Please subscribe to this channel for more crafty stuff. Very soon I'll be uploading videos on how to make your own Waldorf doll. But for now, I appreciate you watching, and I will talk to you soon. Ka kite. See you later.